Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is October the 14th, 2020, and today the topic is the storm is over now. After I did my routine, yes, the full routine, that song was on my mind, and so I listened to it and wrote down the verses and things that were presented to me, and so here I am to share them with you in the hopes that it encourages you and inspires you for today. As you guys may be familiar with that song, I guess I'm going to put it in the Go Deeper section. If you're not, you guys can take a listen to it yourself. But it is a song by Kirk Franklin. It's called The Storm Is Over Now, like our title for today. One of the verses of the song that stood out to me was, I feel like I can make it. Let's just let that marinate today. Are we in that place? Do you feel like you can make it? And then the other verse that stood out to me was, if I walk alone, I'm not on my own. I guess that's something we all should remember. Actually, I'm just reminded of the Footprints poem. I'm sure you guys, maybe if you guys are Christians, I don't know. Or maybe everybody had grandmas, right? You might have seen that portrait or something like that in your grandmother's home of the footprints, or that poem. But I put that in the Go Deeper section as well for you guys to look up, Google, peruse. That just came to my mind. So yeah, man, reminding us that we are not alone. But let's get into some Bible, friends. First, let's go to Isaiah 43:2. It says, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned, and the flame shall not consume you. I guess that's one thing I was kind of reminded of as I thought about the song in particular, is that even though the title of the song says the storm is over, I guess the thing is, it doesn't negate that the storm happened. I think that's the thing about maybe when you come to Christ, or that's the thing about life, is that I guess the guarantee is that, storms are going to happen. But at the end of the day, as the verse said, even though it's a song verse, or even as this verse just said, I will be with you, says the Lord, So I think that's a beautiful example if you really, really think and reflect on the verse that I just shared with you all, knowing that God is with you through the waters, through that you won't be overwhelmed, the fire will not consume you. Hey, those are good things to keep in your back pocket, especially when you're going through something, or you're feeling like you're in the midst of the storm, the eye of the storm, as sometimes people say, which is interesting, because people say that the eye of the storm is the calmest, but it's right in the center of the situation, so that's interesting to think about as well. Mark 4:35 through 41. I'm going to just paraphrase it for you all. But it's just something to keep in mind. Speaking of being in the storm, this is the verses that center around Jesus and his disciples being on a boat and during the storm. And it's just, I guess obviously a rough storm. They are fearing for their lives. And Jesus is asleep. Jesus is, I guess, getting rocked by the boat. He's just, relaxing. Comatose, as they say. One of the verses say that they said to Jesus, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" And it says that, and he woke and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Peace, be still." And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. I mean, I'm sure that shocked the men of that day. I kind of played the scenario in my mind as I was writing the verse, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that definitely led up to the question of what kind of man is this that can stop the storm like that, calm the seas and the winds and everything like that. But again, it's something to keep in our back pocket when we're going through, y'all, because at the end of the day, when we believe and trust in God and know that He controls all, including the physical things that we may be encountering, like the sea and the wind. Like I said, I just feel like that's something good to reflect on, something good to keep, right there with us and in our hearts and minds. And, just understand that the things that we go through, they're not as big as our God. I think that's the point at the end of the day. Now, there are going to be several verses in the Go Deeper section alongside those things that I shared with you all a little bit earlier. Hope that you guys can just use them as a guide or just something to go deeper on this subject today, just as reminders of the storm being over and what that looks like and everything like that. Because even that last verse, one thing that came to my mind as I was writing it is that, that really just shows the perspective of God versus ours, When those gentlemen, they were in that boat in the midst of that storm, they literally thought they were going to die, and Jesus was chilling. And then when he woke up, he just says, "Peace be still," and it was done. I think that just gives a great perspective of the way God sees our issues and the way we see our issues, or maybe about everything, honestly. Not just the issues, but just everything, like how we make such a big deal of everything when at the end of the day, it obviously isn't much of anything, But that's just something to reflect on. You guys can let that marinate. Take some time to peruse the little Go Deeper section and see what you guys want to, add to your day, in regards to this topic. I hope that it encourages and blesses you this morning. Friends, let's get into the Bible verse of the day. It is Matthew 6:7-8. It says, "But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions, as the heathen do, for they think they shall be heard for their much speaking. Be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask him." Man. I'm telling you, y'all, that's good right there. Like, I think the verbiage of the Bible is very interesting, the way it's worded. I mean, I understand that, translations and all of that. I mean, X, Y, and Z, but this is the English translation. Obviously, this is, what I read. So I'm saying that I think it's rather interesting. Like I would kind of chuckled at that verse. They think they shall be heard for their much speaking. Thought it was kind of funny. But anywho, yeah, man, that's again just reiterating, the God that we serve and the fact that He knows what we need before we even ask. Y'all heard me pray a few times on here, so I mean, as you guys can see, I guess I talk to Him the way I'm talking to y'all. So, I mean, hopefully that encourages you as well. I don't know where you are in your prayer life, but, I hope that you guys are encouraged by that Bible verse of today, showing us how to pray this morning. Well, anywho, friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. I had it on my mind. Okay. If you still listening, because usually if you guys have been listening to me, you guys would know, like, oh, she's done now. You probably turned it off. I don't know. I don't know how you all listen to me. But, well, since I'm still talking, let me tell you guys what was on my mind. So basically, I did this is on my personal social media, so I don't know how you guys can access it if you're not a personal person or if you're like someone that doesn't know me personally on my Facebook. But anyway, it's in my stories right now, but maybe I'll put it up somewhere else as well. I'm trying to figure out, should I start going live when I do this, even though it's rather interesting because my scenario is not the most professional. I would say it's not now. By the time y'all see it will be, but what I'm saying is, like, right now I'm literally, it's not like everything is so laid out the way that the talk show is and stuff like that. And so I don't know, you guys would literally be seeing me like in whatever I wore when I woke up this morning, that type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm trying to debate about, should I do it or not? But basically I put it out there to you all to let me know if you guys think that I should go live when I do these recordings. Cause I share the recordings on YouTube and Facebook, but of course they're not video versions of me, they're just the audio. But if you guys are interested in seeing me as I record these, then that's something I need to keep in my mind and see, what I can do to make that happen. Because obviously, I definitely would want to put the best video out there possible. So, I have to figure that out. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. I just need to know from you guys if you want to see that. So, if you guys just find on my social media, if you're a personal friend of mine, then it's in my stories. If you're not a personal friend and you just follow me on, Actress Miracle Sims or anything, that I will try to post it somewhere so you guys can let me know. Or matter of fact, we'll make sure we put it on the God, Sex, and Love page. Maybe I can, put up a post and then you guys can comment on it, on the God, Sex, and Love Facebook and, Instagram. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to see me live recording these daily doses of inspiration for you guys. That means I'm about to step everything up, but that's okay. I'm willing to do that if you guys just want to see my face as I talk or something like that. But if not, if y'all are cool with the audios, that's cool too. I'm just trying to see, just trying to, reach out to y'all and, you can let me know what you think. But anyway, so yeah, that one was on my mind, and that's the question that's out there. And let me know. All right, friends. Well, I will let you go for real this time. I hope you guys enjoyed the juice for real. And yeah, I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow if the Lord's will. Bye bye.